know you like what you've seen so far. From engineering, to nursing, to business, to internships across the world, Southern University will help you reach your potential. My school offers a great education, encourages community service, and yes, it lets you have fun too. Call or visit our campus to discover all the great opportunities at Southern University.
We're really excited today. Yesterday we had a great day off from a long weekend. We went out to Texas and we played Prairie View on Saturday, and then we played Texas Southern on Monday. The Prairie View game, I thought that we grew up a little bit. I could see some definite things that we had been teaching defensively starting to click. So I was happy to see that. I thought our point guard play was solid. I thought Kendra was, probably the X factor in that game in terms of what she was able to do offensively. She creates a problem for a lot of defenses and with her ability to score off the dribble, going either direction, shooting a jump shot. But definitely, our bench was a big part of that win at Prairie View, and also getting Jefferson back 100%. She hadn't been 100% all preseason. Her ability to run the floor and just do some amazing things around the rim was just a big factor for us, and she was able to go 100% at the Prairie View game. And we were able to win that one, I think, by 14. So. Happy with that win. Anytime you get a win on the road over there, it's tough. The Texas Prairie View swing is definitely the toughest swing in our league now, and for us to go in there and get two straight out the chute, I'm very pleased with that. The Texas Southern game was, I thought we should have won the game in regulation. We were down 4. Kendra came down, hit a big 3, and I thought that was a turning point in the game. And we were in a position that we were able to, we had the basketball, we were up, score was tied. We went up 1 off Jada's free throw. I think we were up 1 and we went up 2, I think how it went. And then they took a 3-pointer that they missed, and we should have gotten a rebound. It was point blank. That didn't happen. So they were able to get to the free throw line on a Morgan. She's just a tremendous rebounder. She went and got it and got fouled, got to the free throw line, made 2. It goes to OT. Looking back, like I said before, we should have won that game in regulation. Looking back, Kendra had the basketball coming down the court. The rule of thumb is if you're who you want to have the basketball has it in that situation, you let it play. But with about 4 seconds on the clock, she passed it off, and if I had to do it all over again, I'd call that timeout to put it back in her hands. But, Adrian had 2 looks at it, 2 good looks. So we go to OT, and, at that point, it's just about getting the kids back up, ready to go. And you can tell by the look in their eye that they believe that they could, take care of the business. So we did in the second half and the third in the overtime period, and I was really pleased with it.
We'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Specifically, what did you see from your team in those 2 games that pleased you the most?
Well, it was great to have a healthy 4-5, out on the court. The preseason, like I said, Jazz couldn't run the floor, and big girl hampered by high ankle sprain, then knee, and then Jada knee, and then ankle. So we've just been really banged up at those positions. So having those kids out there healthy for the first time all year has just been a major benefit. From the point guard position, I think one of the things that we did here in the conference that we hadn't done before was just move Kendra to the PG. What that does is allow us to go bigger and be more athletic. So, and puts the ball in her hands, which makes her even more dangerous. So we did that on a couple occasions, and I thought that was a big benefit for us.
I think you said after Monday's game that this might be the most talented team you've had. Can you just talk about the depth and the versatility and what you're able to do with this group?
As far as talent, the 03 team was, Winfield and all those guys. I mean, we were pretty good. But, this group just has more numbers. We have 14 kids out there, and 14 kids are capable of playing, at any given moment for different things. The potential for that is definitely there. Anytime you have a kid like a Brittany Washington coming off the bench, doing what she's capable of doing in terms of scoring, because she hit a big jumper there in the overtime period that helped seal that win. So, we're real fortunate. We just got to continue to get better in terms of our play between our guards and our bigs, delivering the pass, and then the bigs have got to continue to work to get in position. And defensively, I'm starting to see little things that we're doing better and better and better. We just got to get our intensity level up a little bit more and read the passing lanes a little bit better, and you'll begin to see us do some phenomenal things on the floor.
It's a long conference season, but anytime you win your first two on the road, and you said it's the toughest swing in the league, and coming home against a 2-0 team, is this about as big as a game in mid-January can be?
Well, Grambling and Southern, it's always, the rival thing. Everybody gets excited about it. For us, it's another game that we've got to win. So, we approach each and every game one game at a time and with the same intensity. So, they have a young lady on their team, the Miller kid, that was voted preseason player of the year, predicted. So, Joanna can score the basketball, and Grambling, they've been without their head coach for a minute. I don't know if she's back or not, but, those kids have really gotten down and played hard in the tapes I've seen. And definitely a different team from what they were last year. Same kids, but definitely a different style team. So, we'll be ready to play, and, we'll be looking to do some things against them to try to take them out of what they do. So I'm excited about this weekend. Anytime you can go out to Texas, like I say, and get two and come home, and you're in a great position. I don't think we've done this since 2006, 05, 06 season, where we were able to win the two. So like I said before, I'm really excited about it.
Talk about how much more dynamic your offensive routine is with Jasmine Jackson and things on the face she's playing against Prairie View when she's hitting jumpers, mainly inside and interior and Kendrick.
Well, Jazz likes to take the jump shot, and I want to see more of a power game from her. I want to see her putting it on the floor, getting to the rim. I want to see her sealing and crashing the glass and doing those little things. I tease her all the time that we got enough jump shooters, but her ability to hit that, she can hit that shot. And then now we also have the little freshman who's doing a good job of hitting her shot. Courtney went home, and I thought she had a great game against Texas Southern and Prairie View. She did some great stuff. So. But Jazz is just invaluable to us. She and Kendra are our team leaders, and I get on the two of them all the time about, if it's going to happen, it's going to be because of those two kids' effort. Whether it's what they're saying or what they're doing or what they're showing, it's because of those two kids. So and then Adrian is just kind of the grandmama of the group. She just kind of keeps everybody where they need to be. So. She's our balance piece with that, but I'm very fortunate to have a KC. One of the coaches made a comment to me that, well, Coach, what's your game plan? You got to stop Jasmine Parker. You got to do this. You got to do that. And I thought about it, and I looked at him, and I said, well, they got to stop Kendra Coleman. So and I said that in a joking manner, but I was serious because Kendra, I tease her all the time about this is what she does. You know, the kid works hard, she puts the time in, she gets her shots up, and, you know, the expectations are high of her, of herself, you know, and me of her. She understands that. So when we hit the floor, you know, I expect her to do a lot in terms of passing, defense, leadership, all the little things. And so far, she's shown herself and proven herself to be worthy of that. So, you know, hey, we're going to go down the backstretch with she and Jazz. And hopefully, you know, the other kids will fill in all the gaps and, you know, we'll get this thing, keep this thing moving.
Last year the game went into, I think, double overtime. What does that say about the intensity that your team will need to come out with from the beginning, because it is a rivalry game and it is grand?
Yeah, I mean, we remember that game. You know, this team here is so much different than last year's team. This team is so much more coachable. This team is so much more enthused about what we're doing. You know, last year we started the season 0-10. You know, I think that has a significant strain on your mental psyche going into even going into conference play. Questioning your your confidence is always a question mark. So you know, this team I think has more confidence because we've played the big schools and played them well and saw the things that we did as good as or better than what they were doing. So I think this team has a lot of confidence, and I think it's growing. And like I said, the light is starting to come on in terms of some of the things we've been teaching, and we'll only get better.
You had 2 weeks between games and the distractions of the holidays. Were you happy with the way that there didn't seem to be a lot of rust or any effects from that layoff when you went on the road?
You know, I think the difference with the way we structured practice this time around, we didn't just come in and do our regimented routines. We really had the kids doing more competitive stuff. We played, we scrimmaged more. We got up and down the court more. We talked. We showed more videotape. We did a lot of things different than we've done in the past, and I think it was a big difference in the way they were able to walk onto the court ready to go.
A new dawn in Southern athletics approaches.
One measured by the relentless pursuit of academic excellence and athletic glory.
There's just one thing missing from our Jaguar Jamboree. You.
A Southern rebirth is currently taking shape on the bluffs of the Mississippi.
But to propel the Jaguar Nation to new heights, we need you.
Because Southern deserves
a nation united.